Hey guys, Mike Conners from eXp Realty here, team leader of the Real Pro team. Just wanted to take a minute to give a quick market update as we slide into the early spring market. February's numbers were crazy, especially compared to February of last year. But first, as of today, in the last 24 hours, there were 78 new listings, 16 back on market with 108 pending and 32 pending continue to show. And in the last 24 hours, 72 places closed on the MLS. These numbers are amazing. So taking a look at what the market did in February, first, the average number of days on market for February was 45 days. That increased 4 days from January, and actually, we've been seeing time to pending or days on market increase consistently since August of 2021, when average days on market were only 24.5 days. But this is not really doing anything for buyers and price. In fact, price continues to increase. And the average number of days on market in February of last year, 2021, was 61, so we see about a 26% change since last year. Next, the average list price last month was $503,621. That's up 11.68% from February of 2021, when the average list price was $450,957. This is a huge increase, but the bigger trend is year to date this year. The average list price is $667,257 compared to $399,501 in February of last year. That's a 69% increase in list price year to date. But let's talk about what really matters, the average sale price. February 2022, the average sale price was $325,000 compared to $285,000 in February 2021, which is a 14% increase. Now, I heard from another real estate agent in Maine that he had a listing appointment with a seller last year who opted not to list at that time. So he's heading on another listing appointment today with the same seller and updated his valuation, and it came in 20% higher than when they met last year. This is just absolutely crazy. And talking about crazy, last but not least, is the absorption rate. The absorption rate is if no new properties were added to the market and sales continued at the current rate, how long would it take to sell all the properties on the market? So in February 2022, that was 0.9 months, not even a whole month to sell all the properties. Comparably, in January 2022, it was 1.08 months. So the absorption rate has been trending down since its high, which was also in August of 2021, at 2.03 months. However, in February of 2021, it was 1.55 months. So inventory began to pick up in the summer last year, and then it dropped off, which is what we tend to see happen, but 0.9 months right now. We're definitely, no questions about it, in an inventory shortage. So guys, there's no telling what's gonna happen with the market, but it does appear to be slowing a little bit. And hopefully coming up, we're gonna have some new inventory hitting just because we're going into the spring market. Generally, when the spring market hits, these numbers go up in a normal market. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the coming months. What I will say is that if you're thinking about listing your house, but you're waiting to see what happens, I'd probably list now. Myself and any other agents have qualified buyers who are ready to buy and getting frustrated because they cannot find places. They just can't. There's no inventory. These buyers are all qualified. They've got the money to spend. They're putting offers in. They can't get into a place. Also, with the spring market coming, inventory tends to increase. So in true spring fashion, I'll use the old adage, the early bird gets the worm. Those who list now and don't wait may end up being able to take advantage of the higher prices due to the inventory shortage, whereas if inventory starts picking up, prices may decrease, and so if you're waiting to try to get a higher price, you might actually end up kind of shooting yourself in the foot. If you're a buyer, my advice to you is hang in there. Don't get frustrated. If you're working with a good agent, they'll be with you through the long haul, even if that means putting in offer after offer after offer after offer for you. One of the biggest mistakes I'm seeing buyers make, and I'm having to constantly remind my clients not to do it, don't put in offers on homes just because you're getting frustrated or panicked and need to buy something. If you do and you end up winning, it could be a huge mistake that you have to live with. Just wait it out until the right home comes along. It will come along and you will get it. I hope you found this information helpful. If you have more questions about the market, buying, selling, investing, or just general real estate questions, my contact info is below or above, depending on where you're watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it useful so that others can benefit from the information too.